John Williams, Johnny Williams, the maestro, the secret sauce of Star Wars, according to, that guy in the flannel who would know. John Williams is a once-in-a-lifetime genius that has scored so many soundtracks of so many youths. But one of the reasons I think John Williams is who he is that, particularly when it comes to Star Wars, John Williams understands the assignment. I'm Ken Napzok for ForceCenter, and let's celebrate one of my favorite aspects of John Williams and his Star Wars work. But before we get to that, let me invite you to subscribe to this channel, click on those notifications, and join us as we celebrate the greatest saga ever told, Star Wars. We all have our favorite pieces of John Williams' music in Star Wars. The Imperial March, Yoda's theme, Leia's theme, March of the Resistance, Duel of the Motherfucking Fates. Yeah. All those hits and more have been playing in our hearts and ears over and over again. However, to prove that John Williams understands the assignment, and I promise to stop speaking in memes, let's look at a song that debuted in 1983, is featured throughout Return of the Jedi, and got me thinking, after all these years, that John Williams kind of knows what to do with Star Wars music. The Parade of Ewoks. Yep. The Ewoks theme from Return of the Jedi, and also reworked as Wicked's theme in the Ewok movies, the bouncy, happy, hopeful, and purposeful sound of the strong march of the Ewoks is my proof that John Williams is really good. Like, really, really good. I was out for a walk the other day, bipping along, burning not enough calories with earbuds jammed into my ears when the gods and monsters inside my iPhone played the Parade of Ewoks. Normally, to be honest, I might press skip. It's not great workout music, you might think, but as the horns and strings slowly built up to the march of these Ewoks on parade, I stuck around. A smile formed on my face, the sound of the Ewoks in my ear. John Williams gets it. Now, Return of the Jedi was my first real exposure to Star Wars. It brought me in, and that's how I fell in love with all of this. So, yeah, I like the Ewoks. There was a period of time in which I played it cool around them, but I like them. And I've always liked that piece of music, especially when it's brought back in the end credits. It just hits. I love it. So, no, it wasn't that I hated the song and the Ewoks, and suddenly hearing the song made me scream to strangers, I get it now. No, it wasn't that. But that's the thing. Other people did hate the Ewoks, and other people still don't like the Ewoks, which, hey, is both your choice and perhaps your loss, but we all must do what we feel is right. In fact, at the time, there were some inside the Star Wars camp that didn't like the Ewoks. Too sweet, too cute, too marketable, just too Ewok-y. But George knew what he was trying to do, knew what he wanted to say about the Empire overlooking the indigenous beings of the planet they took over, the ability of the rebellion to see their value, the Ewoks supporting the flowing, organic vibes always present in those fighting for the light side. And yeah, they were cute, cuddly, and very marketable. So in come the Ewoks, and no, it wasn't to outgo the Wookiees. It wasn't quite how that happened. But while some rolled their eyes, made their jokes, or even stopped working with George, John Williams set out to deliver a piece of music that truly represented them. He put the sound of their spirit in the music and supported their place in the story. No questions asked. And that is what has always been the magic of John Williams' approach to his work, particularly Star Wars. Look, it's easy to celebrate the greatest hits, particularly while in the original trilogy era. But his respect for the characters, moments, settings, and the very purpose of these characters has not just simply elevated them, it's put a spotlight on them that they very much deserve. And he's often done this in spite of what the pop culture world thinks, despite what any cynical naysayers can tweet or anyone angry in a car can blurt out. These characters deserve it, and he delivers it for them. John Williams never raises an eyebrow at the what and how of Star Wars, never gets lost in what if or should have. He composes music that celebrates the why of all that we see, of all that we love. He saw the story of a young boy being caught in the middle of two fates during the Phantom Menace and gave us the music to match what was there, not what we all missed. And so when many tried to tear apart that movie, he came back and saw a troubled romance that had the promise to build up two lovers while simmering with the danger set to rip them apart and attack the clones. And he brought in the loud drums of war and ruminations about the weight of all these epic choices in Revenge of the Sith. And when it seemed like he was done with this galaxy, he connected with the soul of a young wanderer for a new generation and composed a theme that started as the sounds of wonder and finding a place in the tale and grew along with her to become the ballad of a hero at the center of it all. And that wasn't all. It's never been all. A casino theme for the swanky upper crust, a celebratory sound for victorious Gungans, a new take on a scrum rat with his mind in the stars. Time and time again, John Williams has listened to the very heart of Star Wars and played to us what he heard. While so many are lost in what they want to see, John Williams delivers what we need to hear. And the galaxy, including those Ewoks, is better for it. Thanks, Johnny.